Welcome back, everybody. It's Mystery MTG Damien. We are here for another Theros Beyond Death draft. This is my third draft, so still trying to remember how to draft this format. I did draft this format at one point, a long time ago. I think I drafted it quite a bit in real life, I think, as well. But again, that was a while back. All right, no Dream Trawler. Damn. We want Dream Trawler. That is the most disgusting card in the set. This guy's very powerful, though. 4 mana, 3/4. When he becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, it deals 3. Or exile the top 2 of my library. I can play one of them until before next turn. Actually, that's not crazy, right? That's not that amazing. This guy brings an enchantment from the graveyard back on top of your library. The white enchantment-based deck. I mean, what else is in this pack, though? It's probably just giant. It's still... like, a 4 mana 3/4 is not that impressive. Maybe, like, Witness, or... I don't know. This is the Synergy card. I do like the white enchantment decks, but... you know what? I'm going to pass the giant here. It just does 3 to them when they target it. It's not even that great. And it's got to be a spell they control. So you can't target it with your own stuff and have it be, you know, triggering and killing them. Okay, Staggering Insight's pretty good. It is a gold card. I probably shouldn't be going into gold. 2 colors just yet, but... Destiny Spinner's powerful. Hero, Opponent took a rare, so no info here. Staggering goes fine with Lagona, and if we're doing a white enchantment thing, we're going to get like Heliod's Pilgrim and stuff, which works really well with this. Typhon is good. I mean, Destiny Spinner's obviously good. You're watching me at work? Thank you, Seed. Nice. I'm gonna get greedy here. I'm kind of forcing. This is maybe a mistake, but Furious Rise, Omen of the Sun is good. A lot of red here. So now we have a common and the rare missing. This guy is powerful but slow, right? Super slow. I mean, it's cool that he buffs your team, but I don't know. Is like Omen better? I think white is actually drying up a little bit here already, which does not bode well for us. Ugh, I really don't like that. Should I take Omen? This guy is powerful, this girl. White, green. I'm going to take her. Okay. Wardbriar's Blessing's nice. There we go. An enchantment, fight spell. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2, so your guy oftentimes survives the fight. Plus, it's an aura, so you can find it with Siona. I can put it back on top with Lagona, and it makes a 1/1 when I target something and she's in play. I think I'll take that. Another Lagona. Leonin, meh. Grove Dancer's very good. But we're not really doing the escape thing in white-green. How good is this? Just destroy a bunch of enchantments? I mean, it's going to be a removal spell a lot of the time, right? I think Lagona might be better, though. I'm going to take Lagona. That's a weird one. It's a weirdly narrow card. Against black-red or something? I don't know. There are times when it doesn't do a ton. You can kill their, like, you know, shittiest creature because it's an enchantment, but that's it. You can't kill the big creatures that are beating you down. This is a weird one. Staggering Insight's one of the best auras in the set, but it is blue. If we end up being white-green, splashing shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wow. It's a late Celebrant. Revoke's very good, though. Just 2 mana, kill any enchantment. It's really good in the set. And then there are some green cards. Return to Nature, Grove Dancer again is very good. I think I'm going to take Revoke here, though. All right. Let's see what we can do. Don't know how much I like this. 2 Storyteller is not bad. What is this? +2/+1. Each other creature gets +1/+1. Or I could take the Chariot. Maybe it's Phalanx Tactics, especially if I have Siona and I'm going wide here. I'm gonna see if I like. Hopefully, I can pick up a Reverent Hoplite, the white guy that makes a bunch of white 1/1 soldiers equal to your devotion to white. That would be good. That is great art. Love that art. Wow, late Metamized Prophecy. Not seeing any green here. Look at this. Blue-black at the end of the pack. Okay, we'll take the Prophecy. I mean, I could be white-blue. Oh, there's another Revoke. That's really good, actually. Could be white-blue still here, but Siona and Warbriar Blessing are good. Staggering Insight and Prophecy are also good. This is not that great in our deck. I think this is better in a control deck or a slower deck. If we're playing white-green and we're trying to beat our opponent down, then I'm not sure if I want... this is, yeah, kind of slow. We'll see. We'll see. This is not an amazing start. No bombs. Nothing too spicy. Hero of the Pride. I guess so. It's a 2-drop. Alright. Let's see if we can piece something together here. I'm not sure where we're going. I mean, obviously, I think we're base white at this point. We're bringing back enchantments. That's the key thing our deck is trying to do. This guy's the centerpiece. She's fine, but yeah, she finds auras and whatever. Oh, man. Okay. This guy is not great, but okay. A lot of red cards at the end of the pack here. Jeez. Ooh, and there's the Intervention Wheeling. Is it better than Leonin? Ugh, I'm going to take it. And Thrill, sure. Black Rare, Gray Merchant, Red and Black Rare, and all the uncommons. That is rough. Jeez. Could take Typhon here. Oh, man. Yeah. Not great. Not great. Ooh, a white-green duel. Indomitable Will, Grove Dancer, another Typhon. The more Typhons I get, the more Grove Dancers I want. Honestly, I should probably just take the Temple here. Oh, this is close. I'm gonna take Grove Dancer. Okay, this guy sucks. Ooh, another Warbriar's Blessing is perfect. Okay. What does this even do? I forget this card existed. One or more cards you put in the graveyard from your library. Oh, yeah, okay, right. I'd love to try and draft like the Thassa's Oracle self-mill deck at some point in this format. Loathsome Chimera, nice. And a Grove Dancer and a Typhon? 3 very good green cards here. Is that better than Typhon? And Grove Dancer. I do want some fatter dudes so I can fight. Wow, just all of it. Damn. Now I wish I had taken the Chimera. This guy curving into Chimera is very good. But I'm going to take the 2-drop Ramper. Voracious Typhon. And the other guy, the 3-drop. Because any 4-power creature lets you double, tap for 2 mana here. Another Warbriar Blessing. Oof, this is excellent. Triple Warbriar Blessing with Siona to go find it. And when I target my stuff with auras, she makes creatures. I can put them back on top with this guy. Yeah. Rumbling Sentry is not going to make our deck. Flicker, not bad. Is it better than Grove Dancer? Exiling an enchantment with Warbriar Blessing is probably pretty good. Let's take that, actually. Unicorn. This guy's not amazing. This is just clunky removal. Could take another flicker. Oh, this is tough. I don't know if I want a 5-drop. I don't think I need a 5-drop, do I? I'll take the removal. God. That or flicker, I'm not sure. But I already have one flicker. I don't know if I want another one already. It's only good with blessing. Nothing else really ETBs. I guess this guy? Yeah, shit. With this guy, it's very good as well. Maybe I should have taken another flicker there. I think we'll have a chance to pick one up at some point. What is it going to take to get a fancy mod sword? Ooh, a mod sword? Well, you got to hang out a lot. That's step one. Another revoke? Yeah, you know what? I'm an idiot. Why did I take this? I forgot we already have 2 revokes. I could take another one if I want. I'm just going to take the 2-drop here. Yeah, the only people who I make mods are the people who have been here. It doesn't matter how long you've been here, but you've got to be here often. If I don't see you for like 2-3 months and then, you know, I see you again, there's people who come in and out of the channel like that every few months, and they've asked to be mods, and I'm like, well, I want somebody who's here, though. Like, what's the point of making you a mod if I don't see you for another, you know, like month or whatever, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. So it's got to be somebody who hangs out often. So that's it. That's all that really is. So if you want, you can. Should I take a random 2/4? This is brutal. I guess this guy's gonna be okay if I do end up with a hoplite. That makes dudes. This thing sucks. This rumbling sentry sucks. Okay. Another storyteller. Dreadful apathy is very good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. Jeez, we have a lot of removal. I only have 11 creatures here. I've got to start taking some more creatures. I think I'm not going to play Insight. Ooh, Horn Beetle? Yeah, this is going to be good in our deck, I think. Oh, Pilgrim's awesome in our deck, too. Damn it. How many things do we have that have 4 power? We have... Actually, not a ton, right? We only have 2 Typhons. The Warbriar Blessing doesn't pump power. I think I'm going to take Pilgrim here. It fetches up any of the Warbriar Blessings or the Apathy. Probably don't need to play... Heliod's Intervention? Jeez. Yeah, need some more creatures here, definitely. Leonin sucks. I would love to upgrade this, but yeah. Oh boy. I guess this is kind of a creature. Banishing Light? Oh man. See, this is the kind of card I need right now. But it's Banishing Light. I have to take this. I guess we play one less Revoke. Yeah, we need some more creatures in here. This guy sucks. Our creatures are very mediocre. This thing fucking sucks. I regret taking that big time. This is Design. Petitioner. Omen. Ooh. Envoy? Or Pegasus. I think I'm going to take Envoy. We have a lot of auras, enchantments, etc. Okay, now I get to pick up an... Yeah, I'm going to pick up a Pegasus here. Yeah. How many 4s do we have here? We have a bunch of 4s. I'm not sure if I want to play all these. I think Chariot might hit the bin here. Another Chariot. I'm glad. Ooh, that's a better 2-drop. I think I'm going to take this guy. Grove Dancer. Hey, Mikester. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Always appreciate every follow, every sub, every bit on this channel. Still giving away $50 a month. Got to pay for it somehow. Speaking of which, this is how it works with the wings. You can get wings just by watching the channel. Every minute you're in here, you're getting wings. And at the end of the month, whoever's at the top of the leaderboard wins $50. So if you're the person at the top of the leaderboard in the wing race... Oh, there it is! That's the guy I was looking for. Make a number of 1/1 white. Yes, that's the one. Wow. That was the last chance to pick that guy up. And we did. That was huge. Okay, now I'm going to cut some stuff. Damn. Leona the Lost Pride sucks. Phalanx Tactics actually might be good here. Another Storyteller. Holy crap. I think I'm taking it, right? Glory Bearers, probably not going to make our deck. We just have too many 4-drops at this point. But that's pretty good. Our Devotion is nice. This guy's one of the worst creatures, but now he's not that bad. I don't even know. 16 creatures. No, I could probably cut him, right? Field of Ruin. None of this matters. Take Portent. Another Sunmane if we want. Okay. All the red cards. Jeez. So, I don't know. Maybe I cut, like, Revoke. Revoke's still good, but I have a bunch of removal, right? I have triple Warbriar's Blessing, Banishing Light, Dreadful Apathy. These can all be fetched. Another Hero of the Pride. Okay. Get disconnected from chat. Okay, yeah, no, I was telling you. I did tell you. I was saying you have to hang out here often. That's the big thing. I make the people who I make mods are the ones I see a lot in the channel. There are people who come in from time to time, then I don't see them again for like 3 or 4 months. Those people, I just can't make a person. It doesn't make sense for me to make someone a mod if they only come in every few months to say hi. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the bets are Thursday. All the games are live on Thursdays, but okay, let's take a look at this deck. So we have 25 spells here. This guy's going to be great. So this guy's going to pump out a bunch of 1/1s. She pumps out a bunch of 1/1s. So I think the Phalanx Tactics here is going to be actually good. We're going to try playing it. Removal, we have Revoke, and we have Apathy, Banishing Light, and 3 Warbriar's Blessing. Nice. All of it is cheaper with Envoy. All of our removal except Revoke. Nyxborn Courser is bad. Because remember, all these enchantments count towards our Devotion. The Banishing Light, the Apathy. So when we do play the Hoplite, I don't think I need to play this double white card. This puts us to 24. 16 creatures. I could cut the Revoke. I think I don't need it. I think I have enough removal here. I don't need the Revoke. And with Flicker, I can even change targets on one of these if they play something. You know, I play Banishing Light early, eat their 3/4 or 4/4, and then later they play a huge bomb. I can flicker the Banishing Light and switch targets. This looks pretty good. Actually, I'm kind of surprised, but triple Warbriar's Blessing is going to be nice. We actually have good removal in this deck. We even have a lot of sideboard cards. Too bad it's best of 1, but yeah. What do you guys think? What does everybody think of this? I think it's actually good. I think it looks good. Seed, maybe I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaking you for somebody else. Do I know you in real life? I don't think I do, right? Okay, let's get 9 plains, 8 forests. And I think I am going to play 17 lands here. We've got a bunch of 4-drops, a 5-drop, plus Typhon wants 7 mana to escape, stuff like that. So, 17 lands, 16 creatures, bunch of removal. Looks good. Looks good. Alright, here we go. Let's copy that. This is green-white auras. A lot of different decks. Last one was black-red enchantments. Okay, here we go. Game 1. Let's cut all those filthy lands. Get those dirty lands out of there. No, I need the lands, unfortunately. I wish I could just play all spells, but it's not Legacy. Alright. Saheeli? Yeah, I think we're keeping this. See what our opponent's got. They are on the play. Yep. Okay, land was good. Hello. White, blue. Okay. Let's get our 2-drop into play. Curve out into 3. I don't need to play this guy on 4, so... 4 mana, I could play Envoy and Banishing Light. This is aura spells. Never mind, not enchantments. Not gonna block here. I think my opponent probably has a combat trick. Okay. Counterspell? Nope. Okay, if they attack again, I will block with hero. I'll trade my hero for their combat trick. Ooh, never mind. It's a good one. Okay, so we go Warbriar's Blessing. Damn, I can't double spell, right? I mean, I can't triple spell. I was going to say Envoy, and then 1 mana for Blessing, but then I only have 1 mana up. So... could play Caryatid Blessing. Let's just get this guy into play. Okay, fight this. Swing. I could have targeted the Hero of the Pride there so that all my guys would have gotten +1/+1, but it's okay. Ooh, Apathy. Alright. So, can't attack or block. He can pay 3 to exile the enchanted creature. Okay. So, I want him to exile this guy so that my Warbriar's Blessing goes to the graveyard and I can bring it back with the Elder. Oh, combat trick. Combat trick incoming. Okay. That's fine. So, he has 1 card left, my opponent. He or she. That guy is hexproof. Can banish him next turn or something, but I'm waiting for my opponent to play something a little bit better. They're down to 1 card here. I don't want to use a Banishing Light on a Eidolon of Philosophy here. There we go. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. Okay, there's a Pilgrim as well. This puts it on top of the library. Do I want to shuffle first here? 3... No, let's just do this. Yes, I will put that on top. Attack with this. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, that's not very impressive. There's the Blessing. Yeah. Let's fight. I'm gonna kill this. I could kill the Eidolon because he can sack it to draw cards, but obviously I'm ahead on board. I'm pressuring their life total. If they're gonna sack their guy to draw cards, they're probably not gonna be in great shape. Okay. See if they want to do something in mid-combat here to trade with me. No? Okay. Let's Heliod's Pilgrim. And what do we find? Dreadful Apathy, Warbriar's Blessing. I think I'll take the Apathy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's close, actually. So they can block here and sack? No, they only have 6 mana? Oh, oh, they missed the land? Okay. Ooh, that was a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can't make double mana with this. Kind of annoying. I don't think it matters. They're at 7. Okay. Let's see what happens. I was gonna do it pre-combat in case they kill one of my guys, but yeah, sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. Bouncing is not gonna change anything here. So 5, yeah, I can't double spell. This should be enough. Make 3 1/1s. Alright. Yeah. GG. Alright. See you next game. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We are 1-0 in this draft. With our white-green auras deck, I will keep it. Play Skola here. Yup. Ooh. Yeah. Man, I really want to kill that thing. Do you think he'll trade it for my 2/2? Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. So now, next turn I could Typhon, but I could also Warbriar's Blessing and Flicker it? That's pretty gross. Depending on what they play here. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. No blocks. Whoops. Well then, in that case... I mean, I could Warbriar's Blessing and then Flicker it and fight this guy twice. Oh no, but if I Flicker it, then my first guy will die because the damage. Yeah, never mind. Let's just go Typhon here. Let's just go Typhon. Yeah, use your combat trick. I'll trade for your combat trick. Even better. Because now he's going to come back as not a 3/3. Nice. Okay, so we can go Warbriar's Blessing on the hero. Nom nom nom. And then we swing. And end step. On their end step. Well, we'll see. We might Flicker in response to something. But on their end step, I'm going to activate Skola. Grove Dancer. That's annoying. Okay, I can't fight that. Bringing back Minions Return. Sure. Let's mill. Laguna Band Storyteller. Darn. Okay. 6 mana. Only 2 cards in my yard, though. Well, I could swing with the hero. I can't Flicker the Warbriar's Blessing, though, right? That would pump, but still not enough. Damn it. Oh, this is brutal. Should I just mill twice? I think I will. I'm just gonna pass and mill twice on my opponent's end step. There's a bunch of things I could do here, right? They don't do anything? Wow. So they have Minions Return, they have Sentinel's Eyes, Banishing Light? Come on, dude. Well, at least Lagona gets that. Okay, we gain a life. Okay, ooh, another Blessing. Okay, so our Lagona can put this... Yeah, let's do this. Our Lagona puts the O-ring on the top of our deck. Yes. And then we've got Warbriar's Blessing and Flicker up here. So let's pass. Opponent's got Minions Return, 3 cards, Sentinel's Eyes in the yard. This is exile 2 other cards. So they only have 2 cards. They can't bring it back. And they had no plays. Interesting. I love the art on this card. What is a Typhon? I mean, obviously it's a snake beast. But I've never heard of that Greek mythology. I mean, it's not a Hydra. Hydra is a snake beast almost, right? Okay, 2 cards. Wow. Okay. I guess I don't really care. Okay. They wrath. We pass. Any land, and now we can bring back our Typhon. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Okay. They don't know about the Apathy. I still think it's better to just play Apathy here. We'll exile this guy. That gets around his Minions Return. So does O-Ring, though. Minions Return is terrible against the white decks, right? He doesn't even attack. Yeah, sure. Crazy thing you can do with Flicker is activate Apathy and then flicker it, and then it'll still exile the creature that it was attached to. It's kind of awesome trick, but we don't have to do it. Not here, not now. We can always bring it back too. We've got, I think, another Lagona Band in our deck. Any land and we can slam this Typhon. They're probably saving a removal spell for the Typhon here, I imagine. There's a land. Let's swing. Don't know what my opponent could have in hand here. Let's get you, and you out of here. Okay. Yeah, this guy's almost certainly going to get exiled. Nope. Final death. Okay. Thought they were going to final death this dude. Bunch of 1/1s now suddenly. Okay. Blessing. Fight the Alseed. They can play their Minions Return. That's fine. This guy gains pro green, I presume. But we're gonna flicker Warbriar's Blessing. Trigger. Oh, it doesn't... Oh, I have to cast the spell. That's why. It doesn't trigger the heroic. I thought we were going to get another +1 there. Damn. So they could flash in Minions Return here. That's fine by me. they do. Okay. This guy comes back. And let's just swing. Opponent down to 1 card. We've got Banishing Light in hand and 2 big beaters. Feels pretty good. I think well, we'll see. Shatter the Sky is a powerful one. Forgot that was a card in this set. Do they have it? Ooh, Pilgrim. Let's swing first. Okay. 5 cards in the yard. Yeah, let's do it. Typhon comes back. Yeah, nothing much we can get with this guy now. Warbrier's Blessing, we still have a couple of those, or one of those left. Dreadful Apathy. I think it's just 1 blessing. Maybe we should get it before we draw it, actually. I mean, next turn we'll see. We'll see what we draw here, but almost certainly going to play Pilgrim. I just hope they play some creatures. Oh, okay. Sure. Well, we can banish that. Ooh. Sure. Whiff. Darn. Okay. Banish this guy. Yep. Goes back. Do some damage. They're barely clinging here, clinging to life. They're having to replay these 1/1s over and over. Was that 2? It was 2 minions returns, or was that the same one? Okay, we got him. See you in the next game. Alright, welcome back. This is round number 3? 2? Game number 2, I think. With our green-white auras deck here. Okay. This is... I think this is fine. Yeah. We're on the draw. Siona should hopefully find us either a Warbriar Blessing or Apathy. Warbriar Blessing more likely. We have 3 of them. And then we can punch somebody in the face, make a 1/1, and then bring it back maybe. This might actually be good with our Siona in hand, Phalanx Tactics with the go wide strategy. Hey, Bat, you looking good. Looking red, I like that. The blood red bat. Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Seed, right? Yeah, so how is it? Like, give me your review. Give me the Seed review. Is it are you liking it? Is it interesting? Is it just like so-so, or are you really getting into it? Is it awesome? Like, I've heard good things. I've heard the economy's good, and the game is fun. I mean, if you like TCGs, right? Huh? What do I do here? I want to get Hero down, but I think I'm gonna go Caryatid, so next turn I can double spell, and then the turn after we'll be off to the races here. Because once I have Envoy in play, I can go Siona plus play the Blessing. Yeah, no blocks. Alseid's fine. Alseid's annoying. That is going to stop us from fighting something with Blessing, but... okay, so we go Envoy. Hero. Pass. Phalanx Tactics on Hero. That's big game. I want to get some tokens in play before we do that, though. So hopefully Siona finds a fight spell here. Annoying. Gain some life, yeah. Small bodies, though. Ooh, and they missed their land drop. So let's go Siona first. See what we can find here. Nothing! Oh, no! That's a lot of cards. 7 cards and I didn't find an aura? And there's the Pilgrim, which also could have found an aura. Yikes. Oops. Can't activate Alseed here. This is only when you target it with an aura. God, that's so annoying. Yeah, let's just hit for 1 here. Brutal. Well, Siona kind of shit the bed there, unfortunately, but that's fine. Still got some good action in our hand. They found their 4th land. Plummet main deck? Alright. That's a good sign for us. It means our opponent's deck is not good. Yep. Because you do not want to be playing that main deck. Okay. There's a Warbriar's Blessing. So, if I go... Put this on the hero... Fight, kill the petitioner. Yeah, get a 1/1. Let's kill this guy, actually. Let's kill the Grove Dancer. Okay, get a 1/1. Smack. And then... go to combat. Do I swing here? Damn. I want a Phalanx Tactics, so... No. And then do I banish one of these guys? No. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I want a Phalanx Tactics next turn when I can pump the token, swing with everything. And my hero's not, you know... Because my hero had 2 damage on him there. He would have traded with the 2/2. And they scoop. Okay, well, that was an unfortunately fast game. I will see you in the next game. Welcome to the next round. It is round number 4. We are 3-0. Let's see if we can cruise all the way to 7-0 with this green-white auras deck. Yes, I will keep. Even though I'm on the play with 2 4-drops and only 2 lands, this is fine. We can play our Scout, we can play our Warbriars, and any land gets us the... Sorry, play our Grove Dancer, play Warbriars, and any land gets us the Scout. Ooh, there's Siona coming back to redeem herself. She failed miserably last game. Grim Physician. When this guy dies, he can give -1. Ooh, that's a good start for my opponent. Okay, no blocks. Damn. I needed a land there. I really, really needed a land. Not good. Yeah. The minus doesn't do anything. No attacks. Now we can hold off Timuret here. Timuret can exile cards from graveyards, which is really good in this format. Just getting your opponent's escape creatures out of the way and stuff. Is this another mono black deck? Every time I see mono black, I'm like, oh, they have like 8 Gray Merchants of Asphodel. But then they end up having none, and we just win. I don't know. People are... Maybe they take 1 Gray Merchant. They're like, I'm mono black. That's it. I shouldn't say that too early, though. You know, this is too early to... Ooh, that's a good one. Too early to say, because our opponent could easily be another color here. Oh, that's... No, they're probably mono black if they're playing garbage like that. Yes. Okay, I was going to say, we need a land here. Let's go Scout. Yeah, let's go Scout here. Siona's gonna be fine, but not... Like, I can play her, she can't block, and can't cast the spell I find off her, so... I also want to find a land here. Oh, yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, so my opponent's obviously playing Grey Merch here. Yeah, we take a damage. That's fine. Okay, this guy's up to 5 toughness now. So let's Siona. Let me see if I can find a Dread Apathy or something to deal with this asshole. There it is. Yes. No attacks this turn. So we get to Apathy Timuret here. And then I'm going to do the Flicker Apathy trick if I draw another land. I hope they play another creature here. Gray Merchant, scary. I mean, God, if they have Gray Merchant here, I'm taking just like 2, 4, 7 damage, and they're gaining 7 life. That's insane. Sure. Let's discard these two, I think. Sunmane and Flicker? I do want to Flicker Apathy, but it looks like my opponent's not going to give me another target, so just one Apathy is probably enough here. Okay. Cool. You can sack that Apathy, and then Lagona will bring it back. Temple Thief's fine. Temple Thief's fine. Take a damage. Okay. Yeah, let's exile this. Play this. I can't just sit here waiting to die to Gray Merchant, though, right? Should I swing? No. Ugh. This is close. Trying to dodge Gray Merchant. Yeah, I have no enchantment creatures, so your Temple Thieves suck. They have 4 cards in the yard. They can do the Fruit of Tizerus, I guess. That's fine. They're just trying to get me within Gray Merchant range. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can do 7 damage if they have Gray Merchant. Got to keep real close eye on their devotion here. No plays. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to combat. This time I will swing with some of these guys. They're gonna take it. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I want them... Oh, they're double blocking. Ooh, risky. Very risky against the green-white deck, but sure. Oh, they got a combat trick. Last card is... That's a sorcery. You can't cast that. They needed to play that on their turn. Maybe they forgot, and they're trying to play it now? I don't know. Yeah. Should I put the Blessing or the Apathy on top? It's close. I'll put the Blessing on top here, I think. Yeah. Because that I can target the Hero of the Pride and pump our team and swing for more damage. Whereas the Apathy, I just target their guy, and then I have to spend another 3 to get rid of it. Soul Guide doesn't matter. Yep. Nice. Yeah, these kind of effects, I mean, you want to have stuff that targets the graveyard. It's always going to be useful, but there's some matchups where it doesn't do anything. Which is like Return to Nature. That's why that card's great, because, you know, against the deck like mine, you just don't use the graveyard mode on it. You use the Destroy Enchantment or whatever it is. But this is really narrow. I don't know. Against some decks, it's obviously insane. Ooh, another Blessing. Nice. Or that's the Blessing we had on top. What am I saying? Okay, so we target this. All our creatures get +1. Opponent's still sitting on 1 card in hand. Not sure what it is. Okay, we make a 1/1. We fight. Minions return, sure. So they die. Then the guy comes back. Should I just attack with the team here? I'm at 7. I don't think I need to worry yet. It's getting close, though. It's getting to the point where I need to actually be a little bit scared of dying to Grey Merchant. If I attack with everything there, they block the hero, maybe. They take another 3. Is that worth it? Ooh, shit. Okay. Another double black casting cost. That's scary. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if they play Grey Merchant, it's going to do a lot of damage to me. We have the Dreadful Apathy still. So let's go to combat. Just this guy. Ooh, deciding to trade. Okay. Put the apathy on top. Okay. Pass to you. They could have, yeah, sacked with the lantern to exile my yard. Ooh, nice top deck. We're going to apathy that. And I guess we're going to swing with the team. Maybe not captain and the 1/1, but swing with hero and Lagona. They don't have any good attacks here. They have no cards in hand. They've got a Fruit of Tizerus in the yard. Yep. So let's put this guy in the doghouse. Okay. Could exile his guy now, but I don't think I need to. I don't know. Is there could be a card that makes him sacrifice something, which would be kind of annoying if they had that, but like if the sacrifice is part of the casting cost, then you know, to put the spell on the stack, he sacks it. I can't respond to the spell and exile his guy now. His guy's already sacked, right? So that's the only thing that could get me here. I sack a creature. Okay, let's just activate this then. And we'll sack our 1/1 here. Opponent can exile our graveyard. I don't really care. Okay. And they are at 6 life. Take another damage. Hero of the Pride, okay. No sense in throwing away Siona, not yet. Is there a Black Wrath in this format? I don't think there is. There's only Shattered the Sky, right? So I think I'm going to play this. Okay, I think it's a little too late for Grey Merchant now. Grey Merchant will still give my opponent another turn or two at least, but they should have cracked this Lantern a while ago to draw a card. Or, what? Exile my graveyard, okay. They should draw off that, I think, but what do I know? I think that's GG's. Yep. The cards like this are really bad. Just doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's 1 mana for 2 life. You might think, oh, but it's so cheap, blah, blah, blah. But it's a card. It's a card in your deck. It's a card in your hand. So instead of 7 cards, you had 6 cards. And this, which is like not a card. You know, it's like you already mulliganed. I don't know. Unless you're... I don't know what deck this would want something like this. It's got to be some super heavy... I mean, obviously they're playing it because they're mono black. And they probably didn't have enough playables, right? Yeah. Good game. All right, see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for game number 5. We're 4-0. We're cruising. Let's keep cruising. All right? Let's see if we can get that 7. That magic lucky number 7. This looks decent. Actually, it doesn't look great. We need to find a Typhon or something to ramp into here. But I guess we'll try it. I'm gonna lead with Caryatid so I can turn 3 double spell here. Okay, Caryatid. Caryatid, Caryatid. Caryatid is an insect, right? It's the name of an insect. I'm sorry, I get very triggered at magic names. I think a good portion, I want to say half of the magic content creators out there mispronounce a lot of different words. Maybe I do too, some of the words. But some of them are just bad. Like, I don't know what people are thinking. Hold on, let me think here. Don't want to fight the Death Toucher. So, yeah, let's just double spell. So next turn, if I draw land, I can double spell again. I'm not sure how to get around this Mire Triton, though. I kind of just have to run a creature into it, unfortunately. Hopefully they play another creature here, though. That would be great. Then I can Blessing that. Fear back? Yep. Take it easy, Spartan. Keepable. Absolutely. Go get your kid. Ooh, Annex. That's not a good card. I'm going to beat that guy's face in, though. Yeah, there's the land. Good. So we can go tap for green. Scout. I could have done it without the land. I could have untapped the Caryatid. Yeah, let's just get Annex off the board, right? I mean, if I target the hero can fight as well, but then the hero just dies, right? Yeah. Alright, crunch crunch. They can trade, probably with Skola. Oh, no trades. Wow. I'm a little surprised at that. Okay, they want to trade my 3/5, I guess. Ooh, Apathy's excellent. Ooh. So next turn I can do the Apathy Flicker trick, which is very nice. Exile 2 of their things. So for now, let's just Apathy this. Go to combat. Get our swing in here. And then I'll show you a cool trick here. I don't know how many people know this, but if you have Dreadful Apathy and Flicker, you can activate the Apathy, keep priority, and with the Apathy activation on the stack, god damn, well, we get to Apathy that, I guess, as well. Okay, so let's go to attackers here. They're going to swing with their 2/3, maybe? No. Okay. So this is tricky. So you've got to go full control, activate Apathy. Oh! What? What the fuck? Oh, I didn't do it in response? Oh my god, what the hell? I clicked fucking full control. I hate this shit. I clicked one too many times there? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. It went on the stack. It was asking me to pay mana. I did, and then it just resolved. I had full control. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm sorry, guys. Fuck! That is brutal. That is so brutal. God damn it. Three damage. Fuck, man. I can't believe I did that. Okay, let me think here. So I could flicker the hero to give +1. What if I flicker the Warbrier's Blessing onto the hero? +1, 4. No, let's just let this happen. Oh, that's so annoying. That just ruined the game there. I could have exiled one and then got their hero, and then they have no good blocks. Oh, that is brutal. The misclicks. God, I hate shit like that. It's just things that are impossible to have happen in real life. Just drive me crazy in this game. Yeah. That kind of thing just cannot happen in real life, yet when it happens on here, it loses you the match. Because this is just best of one, right? Okay, of course we mill Lagona Band. What a joke. Oh, this is fucking terrible. I'm gonna lose now because of Flicker, yeah. Misclicks. Oh, that's so brutal. I'm not used to using full control, so I thought it was asking me to pay mana. I tapped, and as soon as I tapped, I hit OK. And I think the OK was, it was already on the stack. It didn't like tell me that I, you know, put it on the stack. I don't know. It was up there. It was asking me to pay. And then it just became something on the stack. I missed it, I guess. It's super annoying. Well, I can flicker something here to give everything plus. Okay, so let's go to blockers. Opponent's like, what the hell? This isn't gonna work. Oh, it is. Yes. Oh, they screwed that up. Flicker in response. Nice. If they had waited until I flickered there, then they could have responded with Soul Reaper Sack, do 2 damage to the guy I'm trying to flicker. But now they need another instant speed removal spell, otherwise this guy gets flickered. I mean, the pump happens regardless, but I would like to keep my guy around here. Oh, okay. So that's fine. Trade, sure. The 4/4 that shouldn't even be here. Yep. Okay, past you. Yikes. Well, misclicks lost us this game. That sucks. Yep. Yep. Brutal. Yay, trade our board. Yep. Damn. We lost the game because of a misclick. Sorry about that, folks. We'll be back for the next one. Welcome back, everybody. It is game number 6. Gonna try and not misclick again. Wish me luck. Okay, we are gonna keep. We'll find green eventually. On the play here with all the 2-drops. Ooh. Interesting. Nice. Let's get the hero going. Next turn we can Envoy and Warbrier's Blessing if we want. Ah, and we will. Excellent. No, why would you tap my green mana, you garbage auto-tapper? Jesus. Okay. Target you. Fight you. Wow, nice. Another Slaughter Priest, okay. Swing. Double spell. Chumping? Oh, some 1 mana Infuriate? Is that what... Oh, sack any permanent. Okay, nice. Forgot about that. Guess I should read cards, but who cares? These old formats, I'm not going to get too deep into them. We're just going to lose because of it. No, I'm still attacking there, I think. I don't care. Let him do whatever. Slaughter, sack a permanent, he gets +2. Yeah, interesting. Forgot about that. Thought it was just sack a creature. Some mistakes happening today. I mean, the last game, losing last game wasn't a mistake. That was a misclick. That's different. A mistake is me missing something on the board like that. But again, I don't know if that changes anything. I still think we swing. I don't know. That's weird. No plays on 4 mana, huh? Okay. Swings. What is opponent doing here? Sure. They look at the top card. They can mill it if they want. Oh, lucky. Lucky, lucky. Okay. Play Forest and pass. Hey, Sparkheim, what's up? I'm happy with that trade. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's not the worst. Okay, let's mill some cards here. Can I mill? Oh, they're good. Get that land out of there. Can I mill a Typhon? Oh, I can't do it twice. God damn it. You gotta be kidding me here. Getting flooded a little bit. Milling a land off the top, drawing another land feels bad, man. No blocks. You get to punch my face. Mm-hmm. Sure. Warbriar's Blessing. Okay. That would have been nice to draw. Fuck. Can we get a Typhon? And then we draw a land! Oh my god! Getting boned here on the mills. Jesus Christ. Alright. Should I block mill? I have 2 Typhons I could mill. Milling all my fucking spells. Are you serious? Watch me draw land here. Oh boy, this is frustrating. We're losing this game. I don't think we can win anymore. I milled like all action here. The first mill was a land, then we drew a land, and then we milled 4 spells and we drew a land. Yep. And we drew a fucking land. Oh my god. Okay, see you in the next game. Welcome back, everybody. We're hot off 2 losses here. This is game number 7. God, I'm gonna hate editing this video with this many games. Okay, we have lots of 2s in our deck. We'll draw something hopefully before turn 3 here, but this is not bad. I haven't seen this card once all tournament. I think I had it in my opening hand and had to discard it 1 game. That's it, but yep. No 2s, huh? This guy is very mediocre, but it does work. It's good in a deck where you have the fight spells and stuff. Like 3 mana 3/3 still a good body for the rate. 2 mana rare on turn 2. Okay. I don't need to keep drawing land, please. So at the beginning of his end step, he can make 2/2 zombies by exiling enchantments from his graveyard, his or her graveyard. So let's see if they're doing the self-mill thing. I presume they are. I would hate to see the Timuret enchantment here. That would be the worst thing I could possibly see, because then they could potentially make 2/2/2s. But Call of Timuret, or oh god, okay. The actual Timuret, that's fine. I mean, it's not good, but it's better than the enchantment. Enchantment would be pretty annoying here. I could have played Typhon there, I guess, but I want to stop this stupid 2/1 flyer from bashing me. Vigilance and lifelink, eh? Wow, really? Just the mythic god. Okay. Whenever another creature dies, pay 2 life, you do draw a card, sack a creature, creature gets -2/-1. Okay. Can't attack anymore on the ground. I guess I will. Because if they block with both their creatures, then Timuret will actually die as soon as Devotion goes down. So this kind of makes it so they can't block in the air here. Sunmane having Vigilance is pretty key. And then post-combat we play Hero. Next turn we can play Typhon. Oh, taking it all. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Sure. Nothing I can do about that. Yep, we take a bunch of damage. Really? Okay. Come on, can I stop drawing fucking lands? This is crazy. Do I attack with the scout? I mean, if they have Grey Merchant or something here, I'm dead. I'm gonna attack with scout because I want them to trade the 4/3 so that my Typhon can start getting through. But they have Timuret as well. I don't know. Maybe when the Marauder dies, then Timuret gets smaller and I can still crash with Typhon. God. Ooh, they take it again. Risky, risky. Okay. Ha! Got him! Oops. You take 1. That's relevant. Is Erebos a May? You may pay 2 life. Yeah, of course. Okay. Ooh, they're not looking great here. This Pegasus is gonna continue to punch their face. I think I'm gonna take 5 from Erebos here. I'm not blocking. No blocks. Ugh, Grove Dancer. I need a fight spell or an apathy or a Heliod's Pilgrim or something. Something to kill one of their guys. Ugh. I have no graveyard, so I'm not super stoked about tossing out the Typhon. Let's just keep attacking with the guy in the air here. Eventually they're going to have to block with the Ephemia. They miss their land drops for a few turns in a row here. I'm scared. If they land a Grey Merchant, I'm in big shit. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's it. That's the 5th land. Now they're going to Grey Merch and we're going to lose. Brutal. I'm not even going to activate Skola Grove Dancer here because I'm going to mill a spell. I know it. I should activate it though with Typhon in play. No attacks, no plays? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna mill one here. Come on, land. Get off the top. Land one time. Oh, oh my god! The land first and then that guy after? Nope. The one, like an insane card. This guy finds us Dreadful Apathy or something. We could exile Erebos here. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what to say. They're at 4 life. They have 5 blockers. We can't attack still. I don't know what my opponent's sitting on over there. They must have... it's going to be a From Death, Final Death, Final something, Final whatever, exile card. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to see here. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Just one card, mill one, and it just... Bam, the card we want. My opponent going to 2 here? Are you serious? No way. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Sure. Really? Just bounce my guy just to save 2 life, huh? Why not? I don't know what my opponent's doing over there. Weird game. Very weird game. We're getting absolutely fucking bodied by the shuffler. This is brutal. Hey, up. Pass to you. Oh, the Siona would have been so good, too. Look at the top 7. Like, surely we would have found a Warbrier's Blessing or an Apathy in the top 7, right? Okay. Oh, that's fine. Just a bunch of action. That's pretty weird. They're gonna mill me? Very weird. Okay. Another Laguna Band would be very good here, because we could... Oh, the Blessing wouldn't go to our hand, though. It would go on top of our deck. Right. Okay, they still don't have any cards to exile. There's a Blessing. Nice. Okay, so what can I do here? 4 damage, kill like the 4/3. Yeah, that shuts off Erebos. Okay, let's pump this guy. Yeah, if we kill that 4/3 Dixborn Marauder, Erebos becomes an enchantment again. Devotion is less than 5. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, pay 2 life. You should totally pay 2 life. Could also have played that on the Hero of the Pride, but then I would lose the actual hero. I want all my creatures to attack here. Yeah, I think it's a little bit late. Even though my opponent had the insane mythic god here, they were kind of mana screwed, and now we might be able to kill them. Yeah. When it deals damage. Okay. Leaving the Typhon. Interesting. Oh, they're going to kill it with something. Okay, sure. 3 mana, instant speed? What do they have here? Oh, sack a creature -2/-1? Is that what they're doing? Okay. Presume they're not going to pay 2 life. Yeah, this doesn't actually kill my guy, and you're dead. Okay, got him. Nice. Wow, I didn't know if we were going to win that one. I'll see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. It is game number 8. Yeah, we're 5-2 right now. Ooh, this is a nice hand. Keep. Very nice. Let's lead with white. Throw our opponent off here. Always lead with the off-color land if you can afford it. Of the first, like, if the first spell I'm going to play is green, I always lead with the other colored land. Unless I have double, colored cards in my deck or whatever other considerations. If it's free, always do it. It's a slight edge. It's not a big... only really good players it's going to matter against, but it will matter against some players. This guy, when he dies, make a goat. Right. I think I'm just going to go Siona here. Come on, Warbriar's Blessing. Okay, Apathy's fine. No attacks. So next turn... What do I do here? Warbriar's Blessing makes a 1/1. Tactics is going to be good. If I can start making a bunch of 1/1s, we're just going to kill them with this later on in a few turns. So let's see what they do about Siona here. Maybe kill her? They know I have Apathy, but Apathy doesn't target my own creature. She only triggers when I target my own creature with something, right? Yeah, this guy's just a 2/1. We can take some damage from him. I don't care. And we've got Apathy and Flicker. So let's see if we can redeem ourselves and do the Apathy Flicker combo. And not misclick this time. Let's see. See if we can do it. Show me, baby. What do you got? Got a land here? What do you have? Not what do you got? What do you got? It's bad English. What do you have, sir? What do you have? You have nothing. Excellent. I'm going to take 2. Are they going to play a land and a 4-drop or not here? Charger can't block. That's fine with me. Okay. I do want to make a 1/1 with Siona, but fighting the Piper is not amazing. I don't want to play my Lagona Bands until I can bring something back with them, right? So... let's attack. And I guess we'll Apathy this. If I draw land next turn, I can Apathy Flicker. This way I'm not taking any damage from that Charger. They know I had the Apathy too, so... I'm not sure what their plan is here. Maybe they can sacrifice the Charger to something? Ooh, that is super annoying. That guy's very good. One of the best uncommons in the set, actually. So when this escapes, it makes me sack creatures. And I'm still missing my land here. So I can't exile Flicker. Oh, this is brutal. I don't just want to play this, right? Ugh, this is bad. I could exile right now. Take some more damage. And then Lagona Band next turn. I'm gonna do it. Alright. No attacks. So next turn I can Lagona Band, put Apathy on top, bring it back, put it on spawn. We take more damage. God. Can I draw land, please? Ooh, leaving the 2/1 back? Why? Weird. They want to sacrifice it to something? Or they want the devotion. One or the other. Ooh, yeah. They're going to play Grey Merchant, and I'm going to die. Okay, that's good. So I guess we do this. Okay. I guess I could Warbriar, fight Discordant Piper, make a 1/1. but now we have a 3/4 to block. That's 16. Yeah, if we can untap, we should be in okay shape here. I think I'm going to trade Laguna Band for... No, I'm not. What am I saying? I'm not going to trade, right? I think I'm just going to take... Oh, this is close. What do I do here? Could block the 2/1. Take 7? Go to 9? Yeah, that's better. What am I saying? I'm going to block the 2/1 here. I want to keep Laguna Band around next turn. Let's see. Let's see what they do. Because I could Laguna Band Warbriar's Blessing fight, right? Because I... Hierophant doesn't matter, yeah. Okay, they mill Loathsome Chimera, okay. So there's Apathy. So we put Apathy on Pharika's spawn. And then Warbriar's Blessing on Laguna Band. We make a 1/1. We get to fight this guy. Okay, no attacks. Now, next turn, I can Flicker. I can activate Flicker, do the activate Flicker trick on Dread Apathy, put the Apathy on Hierophant. And they've got 2 cards in hand, 1 Escape Dude in the yard. But the Escape Dude trades for like 1/1s, so I'm not too worried about that. Once the Apathy goes to the graveyard, I can bring it back again. So we're actually looking not bad here. Okay, I think I am going to chump this guy. I'm going to chump. Okay. They bring back this. They have 5 cards in the yard. This is 3 others, so they can leave 1 card in the yard. Yep. Okay, 5/2's fine. 3/6 blocks that. Nice, a land is good. Okay, so we've got Apathy Trick. That takes 5 mana, so I can't do anything else this turn if that's my play. So I'm going to do it on their upkeep. It doesn't really matter when I do this, right? I can pass their upkeep. So full control. Activate. That goes on the stack. Pay 2. Pay 1. Okay, and then in response, Flicker. Blink this. Okay, that resolves. Yeah, this is the little Flicker trick here. So, Flicker, the Dreadful Apathy, we can put it on... I think I'm going to put it on the Venomous Hierophant here. Chimera just gets chumped, or just gets eaten by Laguna Band. Okay, so this goes here now. And then the activation still resolves, which exiles Pharika's spawn. This is what I was trying to do a couple of games ago and lost the game because I misclicked. Alright, there we go. See? There we go. That's how you do it. Little trick from back in Theros Beyond Death. How to, if you ever are playing white and you have Flicker and Apathy in your deck, it's a reason to draft them in the same deck. I mean, they're both good individually, but together they become awesome. Ooh, this is interesting. I am going to block here because I don't care if Laguna Band dies. If they pump this guy or whatever, it doesn't really matter. I sack an enchantment. Yeah, I don't care. Sack the Blessing. Okay, he still trades with me, so that's like kind of a 2-for-1, although his guy has escape. Okay, so I can exile that guy. I can Laguna Band back the Warbriar's Blessing. And that makes us another 1/1. Let's do that. Take action. Yeah, Laguna Band's awesome. I'm glad I first picked that card. So I could leave up the activation here, or I could Skola Grove Dancer. Is there a way my opponent can do something with Apathy here? I don't think so. Let's play Blessing. Or Grove Dancer. And swing. Yeah, can't attack or block with this guy. Okay. All they have is a goat. Okay, there we go. That was a good turn. Are they going to just escape again? Oh, they can't escape. Ooh, Destiny Spinner's good. They don't have any enchantments, but, you know, I guess this is one enchantment. Oh, that's not the worst. Okay. Doesn't matter, though. Indestructible Goat. I can block that. Warbriar's Blessing. So, I can eat the Destiny Spinner here. What do I put this on? I guess it has to be my 3-power dork, right? So let's do that. Make a 1/1. Kill Destiny Spinner. They have a 5/4 now. We have Phalanx Tactics. I want to exile that guy. And then next turn, Phalanx Tactics. This is only when I play an Aura, but yeah, I can get a bunch of value here. Should I mill with Skola Grove Dancer is the question. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just pass here. I want to get rid of the Hierophant. I can't do both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have a 4-power creature. If I had a 4-power creature, I could mill a card and exile the Hierophant, but I can't do that yet. Yep, they can bring back their Chimera. I don't really care. And, sure. No graveyard. 1 card in their hand. Let's just exile this guy. Okay, my turn. Land is not amazing. So what happens if I swing with the team here? They're at 14. I don't think I can kill them, can I? +2/+1 on one creature, and then everything else gets +1/+1. I need to punch them a couple times before this is going to kill them. I don't have any way to push through damage. If I attack with everything, how do they block? They block the 5/4. I'm going to do it. I'm going to swing with the team here. +2/+1. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that is greedy. Are you sure, dude? Okay. Doesn't matter who I target. I guess I'll target the big guy. Okay, damage. GG. Nice. Phalanx Tactics for the win. See you in the last round. Alright, welcome back everybody. This is the final game of the draft. We are 6-2. If we win this, we get the full 7 wins, full prizes. If we lose, well, not so bad, but I'll you know, it'll be a disappointment regardless. This is a nice one. We've got turn 2 Caryatid, turn 3 Typhon. Let's lead with a white. Ooh, against the green deck. Ooh, another action card. I like that. Turn 3 Typhon should be pretty good, though. Blue-green. Okay. Don't know if there's a 2-mana counter. I know there's a bunch of 3-mana counter spells in this format. I don't think there's any 2-mana counters, though. Okay, let's get our swings in. And we've got 2 mana here. Let's play this. Untap. Whew. Look at this. 2 mana here. 2 mana here. Look at this curve. Woo! It's over. Wow. That was turn 3. Sorry, turn 4. Turn 4. Damn. That's a lot of power on the board for turn 4. I dumped my whole hand, and they just scooped. Wow. Got him. Nice. 7 wins. I will see you in the next draft.